Hey YouTube, good evening. Happy Sunday evening. Hope all y'all went to church. I just had an epiphany today. I was coming back from dinner. I said, wait a minute. I wonder if it's not as complicated, things are not as complicated as we're making it. I was wondering about cash, money, right? Because let's kick it around for a minute. If you say you're sponsoring someone, yesterday Five Abe said she was sponsoring Jay Wilson to come to this vacation, right? So I thought maybe it's just not that. Why would they all of a sudden fall out? I mean, I always knew that they were. I mean, it was inevitable. But I was thinking maybe it's a lot more simple. Perhaps it comes down to this idea of sponsorship. Now we all know that last year when Five Baby went down there, I think he gave her a couple $100 or something like that as a token because I guess he wanted her to participate in some way in this function, right? And he had paid for all of King Jive's expenses. So King Jive's had airline expenses, moved him around. I guess he stayed in the house, so it was no hotel expense, right? But if Five Babe said she was sponsoring Jay Wilson, that would mean she would be responsible for his round trip ticket, which I'm guessing is somewhere around $400 to $500. Let's just say $500 to be safe. $500, right? She lives in a one-bedroom apartment, so there's no possibility that he would stay with her. Probably the people she knows that they're in similar circumstances. She would absolutely have to pay for his hotel if she is sponsoring him. Particularly someone is obsessed with money with him, he would probably insist upon this. So let's say if he's in town, is it 3 days? You got to say a decent hotel, I would think. Something, at least a Holiday Inn. So let's say you're paying a couple $100 a day for the hotel. That's another $600. So now we're up to $1,100. And this doesn't include any of the events because while the other people who are participating are paying for all of their things, I mean, I'm sure whatever they paid in is covered by certain, the expenses are covered by the money that they paid in. But he's not paying any money because he's being sponsored, right? So I mean, she would be responsible for all of his meals and all of his transportation. So let's say the whole thing comes about $1,400. That just got wiped out yesterday. That's an expense. If you have not been responsible, especially with your coins, what is the practical thing for you to do to make up for these discrepancies? When you have to cut expenses, is that what the big coincidence is? Is that what the timing's all about? Is it all about I don't have to sponsor you. I don't have to get paid out that $1,400, $1,500. It's just food for thought, people.